Hello everyone, good morning. So we are trying to learn AMPscript. I'll be using two different languages. One is Kannada, the other one is English. Just to make, so since we are in a session where I have a couple of my folks joining together to learn AMPscript hand in hand along with me. And if we don't have the cloud pages concept or cloud pages being enabled. So having said that, so I'm trying to create an email first, which is an HTML email. Okay, na? And we'll try to learn how to place the HTML code, AMPscript code and to execute. Let's learn the fundamentals. This is the programming basics on AMPscript. Programming basics on AMPscript. So this is what we are trying to learn. So let us try to create an email called programming basics on AMPscript, which will be an HTML email. So you can follow my screen first and then you can create it. So I'm trying to create a HTML email in the folder called AMPscript. Create email message. First follow my screen and then you can create an email message. Under this, I'm trying to take an HTML email. I'll name this as programming basics on AMPscript. And you can have a timestamp if you read it. So I'll go with September 4th. Okay. It's not mandatory you people create in this way, but it would be great so that you can recognize on which day what you people created it. Okay. So the name is shared. I'll click on save and I'll go to next one. Since we are creating an email, and if it is an HTML email, we need some basic things within the email so that it doesn't give any error in the preview and test. So now I would like to hear from you people that you have created an email, HTML email. You have named it, saved it. Then you are in this screen. A voice message would be good. And we have a couple of people in this session. We have Vijpal, Shilpa, Kaushik, Kavya, Harsha, and Darshan. Once done, just confirm with your voice message.
Prasad, I'm in.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, Prasad, done.
That's great. Thank you.
I'm done, Prasad.
Thank you.
Done, sir.
Awesome. Completed. That's great. Now, if you want to write an HTML email, sometimes we'll be getting some warnings or errors. Just to keep that away, I'll write an HR tag. Okay. HR tag is just to separate this time. Below the HR tag, let's try to add some of the fundamentals like physical mailing address. One more HR tag. And the profile center link. One more HR tag. And at the last, we'll try to place sure that we have track email opens. Okay. These three will ensure that we are not getting any warnings or errors when we are doing a preview and test. Okay. So make an HR tag. Under this, try to place physical mailing address, HR tag, physical mailing, profile center, which is required. These two are required. And track email opens just to ensure that we are not getting any warnings in this UI. So I'll copy this code and I'll put it in my lens. And here we will be writing all our AMPscript. Okay, just to ensure that you have completed this. Let's go one by one. Why is this being done? This is only to ensure that we are not getting any errors or warnings. Thank you. Now we'll be starting with something called AMPscript. Okay. Once you're done, so ensure that we have a subject line. Let's call it as welcome to AMPscript. Welcome to AMPscript. Always try to ensure that you're typing AMP in caps and script. S in caps or lowercase, it's fine. Welcome to AMPscript is the subject line. And now we will be doing some very basics in AMPscript. So when you are very new to programming language, don't hesitate. Just try to learn and mimic whatever it is being trained. As and when we progress, we learn a lot of other things in it. Okay, na? So programming language, rocket science alla, adu one language kaliyadike. Computer ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ದು ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನೋಟ್‌ಪ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ AMPscript ನ we'll try to write AMPscript in two different ways. One, AMPscript block. The second one is inline AMPscript. When we say AMPscript block, it should be double percentage, square bracket, double percentage. And this will be the block where you will write AMPscript. This is known as AMPscript block. If you want to write a single line AMPscript, it will be double percentage, double equals double percentage, and the code will be in between these two. Code will be between these two. Okay, there are two different things to write. One is the block AMPscript, the other one is inline AMPscript. Anyone has any question here?
No, Prasad, I'm good.
ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? Block AMPscript, inline AMPscript. Both are required depending on different scenarios. Now, if you're done till here, if you are aware of these two now, so let's go with block AMPscript. What is required first? Not mandatory. You should learn how to specify a value in a variable and then to print it in HTML. Forget about this piece of code. Try to concentrate on block one. Now I want to store my name in a AMPscript variable. So what is variable? Variable is a container to store data. So you will be using the keyword set, which is not mandatory to be in uppercase, @ and a name is equal to single quotes with your name. Okay, try to type this, Chandra. You can type your full name or you can type whatever you want to. So I'm trying to type my name in a variable. Now let us understand what will happen. So you have to just understand what will happen here. Okay. Hi Vijay, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Chandra.
Okay. We are learning the fundamentals of AMPscript programming with the help of email build. I was just explaining the first line of AMPscript code for your information, and we are trying to do hands-on together.
Sure.
Thank you. So now everyone set at the very beginning, programming ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. So at the very beginning, you might be wondering what is set, what is that, what name, and what is this one on the right hand side. You'll start learning all these fundamentals and nuances as and when we go, technical terms and others. So this is the block code. This is the block. Okay. Here we have name. What is name? Variable. What is Chandraprasad Raju is the value. This is the operator which will place the value here. This is the container. Set is the keyword. Without this keyword, data will not be stored. Data will not be stored. So Chandraprasad Raju is my name stored in this variable. This name can be anything which you want. Lowercase, uppercase, anything is fine. Set is a keyword in the language, AMPscript. It can be in lowercase or uppercase because AMPscript is not case sensitive. Are we good till now? So this line, now I want to print this in HTML. So you'll write a paragraph tag or any other tag of your favorite. Now AMPscript block is completed. Now I am trying to print this name. So you might be wondering, Chanda, we could have done it very easily by typing this name here directly. Why do we need this? Initially, you might be thinking, okay, this can be done very easily. Yes, you are true, but this is now it will be taking the values coming from your data extension, which will be our next part of learning. Now we are just trying to learn how to take the value manually or hard coded and printed here. So instead of typing paragraph with value directly, you will be writing inline script, double percentage, double equals double percentage. To print a variable, you need the function v. Whenever I say function, any name, add function, will type like this. Okay. V function, you'll type like this. Remember this, any function name, add function. Ensure that you're typing round bracket. Multiply function. So this is not case sensitive again. Just to recognize the keywords of AMPscript, I'm typing it in uppercase. Now I want to print the variable name. V function at name. Now let us see whether it works. So I'll copy entire code and I'll place it here. I'll remove all the existing one. I'll place the new one. This piece of code is just to ensure that we're not getting any errors or warning. Now this is my AMPscript block. This is my HTML paragraph. And this is known as inline AMPscript coding. So subject is welcome to AMPscript. I'll click on save and I'll click next. When I click next, you will see this code as it is. Yeah, that's fine because you have to do a preview. Click on this folder icon. As of now, we are not doing anything. So just select all subscribers, any subscriber name and just select it in the bottom. You should be able to see your name being printed and you will not see this piece of code. You will see only the value present in this name. So do this exercise. Once you are done, let me know that you are able to see this. We will do some basic mathematical operations, both inline and with the help of AMPscript block. So there are two types of coding standards here. You can go with AMPscript block. You can go with AMPscript, which is inline. Okay, complete it and give me a right tick mark, please, or a voice message stating that you have completed it. Thank you. Waiting for the voice messages that you have completed this and you are able to see your name in the preview and test.
Yes, Prasad, I am able to see.
Awesome. Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Darshan. Harsha is good. Thank you. Thumbs up is also good on the Zoom participants panel. Darshan is done. Harsha is done. Take your time. Shilpa is done. Kaushik is done. Very good. You people are quick enough. And Vijay, to help you out, you have to create an
Yes, sir.
HTML email.
Okay, sir.
So log into your marketing cloud and create a folder called AMPscript in Content Builder. And then create a email, which is HTML email using this name, which I'll be sharing it in the chat window. If you need help at any point of time, let me know.
Sure, sir.
I know this is very basic for the people who come from programming background, but I'm trying to educate the people who are very new to the programming aspects itself. Not only AMPscript, it might be any other language.
Done, sir.
Awesome. Kavya is done. Okay, very good. So almost everyone is done. How about Ujjwal?
Yes, Prasad, I'm done.
Awesome. That's it. Now, let us learn how to make or how to add two numbers in AMPscript. Okay. So I will show you how to do it with the help of inline. First, we'll do inline. I'll delete this. I don't need this. So now I want to do an inline scripting first, double percentage, double equals double percentage. And within this one, I want to add two numbers. Add function 12, 25. Okay. So this is very one simple line code. So what is the expected output? It should be, so we cannot see this very easily. So let us make it as H1 tag in between. H1 tag, this is my inline scripting. Watch my screen. So I'll copy this, only this part. Anything is fine. So I'll come back here. Since we are in preview and test, just remove this part, paste it, and I'll go to next. Now you have to do nothing. Automatically the AMPscript inline AMPscript will run and it will give you the value 37. This is very simple, very easy, right? So it's not that you don't know how to add the numbers. We are trying to learn how to add the numbers in AMPscript. Okay. So now complete this, or I can share this code. Preferably try to learn typing each and every code by yourself so that you're confident that you know AMPscript. Okay. This is the piece of code which you have to type. First H1 tag. Between that, if you observe my coding style, then that will be very good that you will start following AMPscript and you'll not miss any AMPscript errors. Every program will give an error. I'll show you the error piece also. Complete this and you can go with any number and you should get the number 37 if you're adding these two numbers. Exactly same way we have couple of more functions. Add. Can anyone guess what should be the other mathematical operations? Add, subtract, function, multiply, divide, and mod. Mod is for reminder, divide is for dividing two numbers. Okay. And each time we'll be giving two numbers. That's it. Okay. Very good. If you have completed this, let me know. Very simple things what I'm trying to educate first so that everyone is confident in AMPscript. And to make it simpler and easy, I'll save this as AMPscript language, AMPscript basics, AMPscript September 4 .html. If you want, you can save it in any format. This is fine. I've saved it in .html. Okay. Now, I want to give a exercise or I want to explain how you should nest the functions. Hope everyone is done.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very good. So from here after, you have to stop me if you have not done it. First, I will do it. I want to add three numbers. If I want to add three numbers, if I give like this, it won't allow because this is not a correct syntax. Okay. Now I'll explain you what is syntax. Let me show you. Adding three numbers, this will be an error. Why? Because function, see, this is error. This function will only take two inputs. Okay. Now let's do very simple mathematics. Okay. If I want to add three numbers, we'll go with 12 plus 35 plus 12. Correct? You need two add operators. Plus symbol is an operator, right? So if you apply your knowledge here, can I add three numbers using one plus operator? Exactly same way, you cannot add three numbers using one add function. So how many add function is required? If you want to add two numbers, you need one plus. If you want to add three numbers, you need two add functions. Hope you're getting the fundamentals now, everyone.
Yes.
Correct? So add, you can map it here. You added these two numbers, 12 and 25, correct? And then if you want to add this number, if you want to add this number, then how do we write it? Now I'll explain you how to do it. Watch my screen I cannot add this number directly like this. So instead of 12, I'll go with 10. So let's try to, first, I'll replace it with my mathematical function. 12 plus 25 plus 10. Okay. 12 plus 25 plus 10. So when you want to add numbers, it will be from left to right or right to left. That is fine. That doesn't make much difference for now. I will go with on the right-hand side operator. Watch my screen. Watch my screen here. How I'll improvise this code in AMPscript. Okay. Hope everyone is with me. Now this piece, 12 and 10, right? 25 and 10. I'll remove this and I'll make this as add 25 comma 10. Good till now? So for reference, I'll type it here. 12 plus 25 plus 10. So 25 and 10 is here. So this is my first addition. What will be the result of this one? 35. And that will be added with 12. So now this piece of code, this is my original one. This is how it is changed. The first step, I want to add this and then add it with this one. Now I'll replace 12 plus with add function. First number is 12, comma, add the numbers 25 and 10. Okay, I know this is tricky initially, but once you get to know how to convert this, first I converted this to this one. Now I have 12 should be added with this number. So 12 comma add. Good. Okay. So when you watch the video again, you'll get to know. So this add function cannot be printed now directly like this. It should be in our inline scripting. Now I'll cut this. I'll type my basic AMPscript, inline AMPscript, double percentage, double equals, double percentage. Now I'll place my code here. Now let's see whether it works. It should work and without any AMPscript error. AMPscript error, which is a syntax error. What is syntax? Syntax is grammar. Grammar of the language. Now we are expecting 25 plus 10 plus 12. Okay, this is one. Can't we do the other way? Can't we do the other way? Yes, you can do the other way also. Like 12 plus 25 plus 10. You can add the first two numbers and then add with the third one. How do you do that now? You need two adds for sure. So add, comma, this is 10. And here you'll be adding 12, comma 25. Okay, let's see whether this works. Plus operator will not work. It will work in C, C++, Java. Plus operator doesn't work in AMPscript. You have to use a function. So let's see whether this works. It should be the same result because we have done the same. Okay, still the answer is the same. And we have two different ways of doing it, right? Yes or no? So what was the first method? We added add. The first way of doing was add 12 comma add with 25 comma 10. Both are right. You should know how to bring the things together like this. Okay, I have given both the things for you people. Try to type it by yourself and complete this. Okay, thank you. To complete it. Hope it's done.
Yes, Prasad.
Did you
Yes,
get
Prasad.
this one?
Yes.
How about Kavya? Ujjwal is good. Now the question is, are you people enjoying this? I know it's very simple numbers, but this will get complex because we are learning the language. What we are trying to learn is how to add numbers using AMPscript language. We know how to add it. We are learning how to make the things happen in AMPscript. Now, if you are very strong in basic mathematics, you should be knowing how to get the divide numbers and also the others. So I'll go with, I know subtract, multiply doesn't make much difference now. So since we know it, so what we'll be doing now is we will try to do a simple divide function. And now I don't want to do it with the help of inline scripting. I want to do it in block. Now the question is, when do you need a block? When you have a huge list of coding to be done or more than one line, then you'll use a block. And to store the data, since the previous one was not storing, now we have to store it. I'll use this set keyword at result1 with or without space equals divide function, where I'll give very simple number 15 and 5. Okay. And then I'll go with set. You have to store it in one more variable. Don't store it in the same variable. I'll go with result2 with or without space mod function with the same value 15 and 5. Okay. So I want to print this result 1 and 2 here. So to do that, you have to use double percentage, double equals double percentage, v function at result1. I'll use Control D in Notepad++ just to replicate it, and a break tag in HTML. Here I'll be going Control D. If I click here and do Control D, it will be duplicating. So I'll copy this block of code with HTML, inline scripting. Now let us see the result. The first one should give me the quotient, second one should give the remainder. So 15 and 5, quotient is 3, 15 and 5, the remainder is 0, 3 and 0. This is good. So you people should know the fundamentals of mathematics. Divide will give you the quotient, mod will give you the remainder. So now what I'll do is I'll go with 4. Let's see the result of this one. Preferably type it, copy paste it in your. So this is very basic. Why we are learning this? Just to ensure that we are doing a complex coding in future, we should know where to type block and where to type. So this is 3.75, good. Correct? 3.75. This is very good. 15 divided by 4, 3.75. 15 divided by 4, the remainder is 3. 4 3s are 12, and the remainder is 3. So you can do with any of your number, and let me know once you're done. Okay. So look into my code. You have to just practice this the way I typed it, then it will be easy for you people to go with. Take your time, complete it. Once done, give me a right tick mark or a voice message that you have completed it. So this is all our mathematical operations using AMPscript. So hoping this would be an helpful video for the others to learn very basic fundamentals of mathematical operations. With this, I'll stop the video number 1. We'll be doing the video number 2, where we'll try to learn some additional things like if-else or loops or anything which comes around based on the request. Thank you. I'm stopping this video record.